Welcome, Muskogee Nation of Oklahoma, to the Culinary Kitchen. This is Chef Jason of Native Chef LLC. Today we're going to be doing a video. We're going to be making grilled turkey burgers, and we're going to be using a fresh herb called thyme. And one of my favorite recipes, I love turkey burgers. I do try to eat them at least once every other time I have burgers. Sometimes I'll have hamburgers, but I do like to make turkey burgers once in a while. I want to share with you my recipe for that. So got a lot to do, got the shopping done. Again, you got to look at the recipe, make sure you have everything on your shopping list, and that's done. I absolutely know that I have everything I need to do to accomplish this recipe. Next up is just getting the herbs ready and then marinating our, throw together our turkey burger mix, and we'll start letting that marinate. So got a lot to do. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We're going to have some fun today. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some leaves off of this fresh thyme. I don't know if you guys have ever used fresh thyme, but it smells great. One of my favorite herbs to use. So I'm just going to take a leaf, and all you do is you basically hold the end and you pull the leaves off. It takes some time. That's one of the things we learned in culinary school. Difference between rosemary and thyme. Rosemary is pretty easy to take the leaves off. Thyme takes a lot of time, but it's well worth it if you can take the time to do this. And then once we have about a teaspoon worth, we're going to chop it up with a knife. And if you have a few stems in here, that's not there's nothing wrong with that. It's hard to get all these little bitty stems out, but as long as you get the majority of them, you're good to go. So now we'll just cross chop this, and we'll finely mince the thyme. And so this sandwich is going to have avocado on it, and the best way to buy avocados, it depends on what you want to do with it. If you want to make salsa or make some guacamole, you really want to have quite a bit of give when you touch it. But if you're going to use it for slices or dice it or whatever for like a salsa, you don't want it so mushy. You want a little bit of give. So when you touch it, it's a little bit soft, but it's still pretty firm. And that's what you're looking for slices and dicing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it directly in half. And I'm only using half of an avocado here, so I'm going to leave this half with the pit in. I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon or lime juice on the outside so to keep it from oxidating. I'll take this side, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to carefully slice in all the way through. I don't want to go through the skin. I just want to go through the avocado down to the skin. And then once you have that done, just take a spoon and work your way halfway through this side, loosening it from the bottom, and then take your spoon out and start on the other side. And all we're doing is we're just kind of loosening it from the skin, and then you'll have these nice avocado slices. So we'll use a couple of the, we'll use these for a topping on top of our burger. Okay, I have a pound of turkey here, and that's going to make 4 patties, and it's really lean. So the first thing I'm going to do is add our breadcrumbs, Dijon mustard, some onion powder, garlic powder, some sea salt and black pepper, and then our fresh thyme. And we're going to really want to mix this good, so take the time. I always suggest having some of these gloves, just protection for cross-contamination, or sometimes people have rings on that are really dirty under the rings, and so it's nice to have some of these gloves, especially when you're handling raw product. So really want to mix this well, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put a cover on this, and we'll put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes, and then when we make our patties, that'll really help firm it up. So I preheated my grill here, and I just sprayed it with some pan spray, and then I just took the time to break these up into 4 close to same size turkey burgers. So now that we grilled it and it was in the fridge for about 20 minutes, they're really nice and easy to make these patties. So We want about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and make them flat, probably about a little under ½ inch thick. And then when they're ready to flip here, just be careful and have a nice spatula, and then they become this nice golden char color. And you notice I didn't mess with them. So when you put them on the grill, let them grill. That's how you get these nice crusty grill marks on here, and that helps with presentation. So, and then once they're done here, any type of ground meat, whether it's beef, turkey, pork, if it's ground, you want to cook it up to 165, and the best way to do that is to check it with the food thermometer, or they're really pretty firm on top and there's not much give. So I'll remove that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up a sandwich thin. They're called sandwich thins, and what's great about them is that they only have 28 grams of carbs, and they have 17 grams of whole grains and 3 grams of fiber. So if you're on a diet and you're trying to watch your glucose levels, this is a good option for a bread option for our sandwich. So I'm just gonna, and then a lot of people, what they do is they think they have to put a bunch of butter on it to get it nice and crusty. Cut the calories. You don't really need it. You can put the bread on here, and what some of that leftover oil at the bottom here from the or a little bit of the fat from the turkeys will actually kind of help brown the bread as well. So watch those excess calories. People don't realize how many excess calories they can cut out of their diet if they just take a couple easy steps. In plating, what we'll do is we'll put one turkey burger on this side. We'll take some green leaf lettuce, put it on this side, a couple sliced tomatoes, and then we'll take our sliced avocado and put it right there. So if you like turkey, this is a really good recipe, even if you don't like turkey. If you're someone like me, back when my diabetes was out of control and I almost weighed 300 pounds and I didn't exercise at all, and I was drinking alcohol heavily every evening, if you asked me to cook this and eat this at home, I would have told you, heck no. Because I just wasn't thinking right. I was eating a bunch of saturated fats, and my cholesterol got out of control. A lot of people, what they'll say is, you'll introduce a recipe to them, or you'll say, I'm going to be cooking turkey burgers, and they're going to say, oh, I don't know if I really like turkey burgers. Trust me on this one. This recipe, if you follow this exactly the way that I wrote it down, you are going to love these turkey burgers. They are so flavorful. And the key is that Dijon mustard and the fresh thyme. That's what really kicks these off. And try it. Probably the common family maybe eats burgers twice a week. All I'm asking is that you supplement it either once every 2 weeks or even once a month. I always promote that small changes are good, right? Baby steps. We call them baby steps. If you just do this once a month, supplement turkey for ground beef, you take that over a year times 3 times 5, all that cholesterol and calories you're saving, it mounts up, all that fat that's in saturated fat versus lean turkey. So give it a try. This is one of my favorites. Watch those extra calories, especially if you put a lot of mayonnaise. A lot of people have to put mayonnaise on it. What I try to do is I substitute extra Dijon mustard or regular mustard. Those basically have almost 0 calories, very minimal. So it's all about that calorie intake and calorie outtake. So you work out, you go walk or whatever, you want to watch that calorie intake. And a good tip today was not buttering our bun. We don't really need to. You're not going to miss it. You're not going to know the difference. I could take 2 burgers, have one buttered and one not, and you're probably not going to be able to tell me which one wasn't buttered. So Thank you again for watching. I sure appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy this sandwich here and have a good lunch. And I hope you guys have a great day. And thank you again to the Muskogee Nation of Oklahoma for bringing me in to present from my home here. I sure love doing these videos, and I'm just very thankful and fortunate for the opportunity. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. Miigwech.